All right, so we've got our if statement inside there, our if function. We've determined whether or not 𝗏_James, this was inside of cell H5, whether or not 𝗏_James's total was greater than or equal to cell I2. Now, we need to take the if function a step further, and we're going to introduce name ranges and absolute references back into the mix. Much earlier in the course, we talked about the difference between an absolute and a relative reference when making cell references. Take a look, just quick recap here. Inside of cell H5, I've got the if function. If I give that a double click, there's my formula. And it's got two cell references. It's got F5 and I2. Now, from this location, from cell H5, we told it if two cells to the left, F5, is greater than or equal to 3 cells up, 1 cell to the right, I2. Those are relative references. Well, if I take that formula and I copy it down, it's done, right? So look good? Let's take a look. Let's see. Yes, we know that one. 36,245. That's greater than or equal to I2, 34,000. Great. Now the next one. This is for 𝗙_𝗲. F6, right? 31,475. That's not right, but they got a yes inside there. Okay, what's happening? Well, if I give that formula a double click, F6, that sounds good. There's F6, that's 𝗙_𝗲's total, greater than or equal to I3. Oh wait, we copy the formula down, so that reference also moved down. It's a relative reference. And this is going to happen in every formula now. I hop down here, and now it's I4 because we copied it down 2 more cells. So now it's down here looking at bonus status. What's the next one? That one's looking at I5, which is completely empty. We need to make sure that every formula is looking at that cell right there. Now we've really got a couple different ways to do this. We could go back to an absolute reference. We could say, here's my original formula. I can go in there and I could put in dollar signs. $I, $2. That's an absolute reference. So now, still get the same results. I copy that formula down using the autofill command, and I've got the proper results. I2. They're all looking at I2 now. It's an absolute reference. And that's great. Love it. Use them all the time as I work inside of Excel. Now, another option that we just got done talking about, we could name the I2 cell. We could give that a name, and then I can use that name inside of my formulas. Take a look. So I'm going to get rid of all of these. Let's go up to the I2 cell. I'll highlight that cell. I'm then going to go up to the name box we spoke about earlier. I'll click into that name box, and I'm just going to name this cell goal. I'm just making that up. We could call it monthly goal, M goal, right? Whatever you want to call it. Remember, no spaces. Once you type the name, I'll hit enter. It's now named goal. So now I can go back to my formula, give that a double click, and I'm going to replace. Let's get rid of I2, and I'll just put goal in there. And you can see the color coding happened here. We got a red goal, and it highlighted that box in red, denoting that that's the cell that we're referencing. So now I'll hit my enter key. Yes, 𝗏_James made it. I'll drag it down. Oh, one too many. Let's try that again, drag it down, and there's my results. Now every single formula here, there it is right there. Goal for 𝗙_𝗲. This one here references goal. That one's goal, and that one's goal. So they're all using that I2 cell, this guy right here, that's been named goal. It's an absolute reference, but now we've named it, given it a little bit of context. Somebody can look at the formula. Oh yeah, they're comparing it against the goal. Maybe monthly goal might be better, right? But you name it, and then you could use it in the formulas. Create that name range. So try this out. And you know what? It's really a preference. You can decide, do I want to use an absolute reference? Should it be $I, $2? Should it be an absolute I2 reference? Or do I name it and call it goal, and off I go? Try it out. I'll leave it up to you which route you take. I like the name range. I think they're pretty slick. Name it once, reuse it. And we could potentially use that goal on different worksheets. We could use it in different formulas in different worksheets. Try this out. Get this one done. Should be yes, no, no, yes, yes. Call it good.